Our heroes are once again lost. On the way, Ash is bragging that he has already got 2 badges and he has got many Pokemon. Now Misty confronts him after hearing all this and says these 2 badges were given by Misty and Brock and he didn't hard fought to get it, and all these Pokemons he has just followed him. But Brock explains that even though they followed him, he has Pikachu, Pidgeotto, Butterfree, Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle. And these 6 Pokemon are enough for him to compete in the Pokemon League, as only 6 is enough. But Brock also says that just like Misty says, they all followed you, you didn't catch even 1 Pokemon by yourself. And this angers Ash and he says, I will go without all your help, I will catch 1 Pokemon for myself. And saying this, he runs to the beach. There, he looks at the scenery and then at the sand and he notices a Pokemon coming towards him. It's a small crab called Krabby. And he thinks, what if it's small? It's also a Pokemon, so he goes near it and touches its pincers. Krabby gets angry and stings him. And this pains Ash and Ash calls Krabby for a battle. Just when Krabby goes for another attack, Ash uses a stick to distract Krabby, and when Krabby gets distracted, Ash throws his Poké Ball and after a few wobbles, Krabby is caught. Ash gets overjoyed and now he's celebrating, saying that he caught the Krabby by himself without anyone's help. But much to Ash's disappointment, the ball shines white and suddenly disappears. Now Ash is in utter shock that where did his Pokeball go? That Krabby he just caught disappeared. Misty comes from behind and explains that, don't you know this rule? That a Pokemon trainer can only have 6 Pokemon and he can exchange 1 but he only allowed to carry 6 Pokemon. And now Ash asks, so where did my Krabby actually go? To which Misty again says, whoever gave you this Pokédex you are holding in your hand, that is where the place it will be there. So to confirm this, Ash calls Professor Oak's lab and there he sees Professor Oak cooking something and he gets scared and says, is that not my Krabby? To which Professor Oak says, your Krabby is fine here and still your Krabby is a small one, it won't make a delicious meal, unlike the Krabby Gary got, and saying, he says, shows the Krabby that Gary got, it is 10 times bigger than Ash's Krabby, and he also adds that Gary has already got 45 Pokemon, which puts Ash in disappointment and behind Gary.